Hey everyone, Nereza here, and guess what? It's patch time. Let's take a look. Alright, here we are with the Pokemon Unite patch, Guardian Awakening Part 2. Let's take... Oh, there's a Leafeon on this. Okay, let's just scroll, and we'll see what happens. Delmise is headed to Eos Island. We know that's amazing. EV Festival coming soon. Shop updates, event updates, bug fixes, test fixes. Love it. Balance adjustments. Here we go. Clefable, Draining Kiss, HP recovery damage ratio 140 to 180, Draining Kiss plus 160 to 200. The healing performance of Draining Kiss, which was lacking compared to Moonlight, has been significantly improved. This increases Clefable's survivability on the front line, allowing it to support allies for longer. This could be fun. I mean, Moonlight is still the move, but if you are running Draining Kiss, which in solo queue isn't always that bad of a thing, this might be pretty cool. I might run this a little bit. All right, moving on to Mimikyu. Stats, HP, defense, and special defense all increasing. Shadow Sneak, additional damage 4% to 6% of opponents missing HP. Shadow Claw Plus, additional damage 10% to 12% of opponents missing HP. It's interesting that it's Shadow Sneak and then Shadow Claw Plus. Playstyles centered around Shadow Claw or Trick Room have been in a difficult spot. So Mimikyu's durability has been improved. Additionally, its ability to KO opponents has been enhanced, making it easier for Mimikyu to fulfill its role as an all-rounder. Okay. I don't know if this was necessary, but I like Mimikyu, and I don't think this is huge, so hopefully we see some KOs. I'm going to give it a try. Espeon. Ooh, EV Day is coming, and I am excited for some EV buffs. I might hop back on Espeon. It's been a while. Stat increase for defense, special defense, and HP. That's awesome. Stored Power Plus, additional damage trigger opponent's HP below 40% to 50%. Okay, so below 50% is now when Stored Power Plus gets a boost, not 40, which is better. Future Sight Plus, increased damage to marked opponents 10% to 15%. That's also pretty cool. Espeon's low durability made it difficult to perform well compared to other attackers. Its potential has been more fully realized by enhancing the effects of the upgraded moves. What's funny is that this isn't the... I don't think this is the move set that I see more often. This is a really fun move set, but the other move set I use more, and the durability is not a problem when you use that move set, but this might be fun. Sylveon, Draining Kiss, HP recovery, 15% increase. And with a big root? How dare you? I'm excited. Calm Mind, cooldown 9.5 seconds to 9 seconds. Unite move Fairy Frolic, HP steal on landing 50 to 60%. By enhancing the recovery of Sylveon's durability-focused moves and reducing its cooldown, Sylveon can now fight more tenaciously. The performance of its Unite move has also been improved, increasing its impact in teamfights. That's actually, the Draining Kiss one is pretty huge. I'm excited for this. And with a big root, this is all about HP recovery. So remember, the big root can really make a big difference. All right, Leafeon. Ooh, Leaf Blade, cooldown 8.5 to 7.5 seconds. Solar Blade Plus, damage reduction 40% to 50%. To better leverage Leafeon's mobility as a speedster, the cooldown for Leaf Blade has been reduced. Furthermore, to mitigate the risk when charging Solar Blade, the damage reduction effect has been improved. Okay, these aren't as bad as I thought. I don't know that Leafeon needed to be touched, but this isn't as bad as I thought. And the Solar Blade one I get. The Leaf Blade cooldown, I don't know if that's necessary, but... Oh, here we go. Mega Charizard X. Ability, Solar Power, additional damage, 25% decrease. Ability, Tough Claws, additional damage, 25% decrease. Basic attack, healing versus burned opponents, 8 to 6% of missing HP. Defense and special defense increase, 50 to 30%. Unite move, Seismic Slam, required energy, 80,000 to 100,000. Its combat capabilities while Mega Evolved were too high overall. You don't say. Adjustments have been focused on lowering its additional damage from abilities and its durability. Making the Unite move harder to charge also reduces the frequency of its high-performance Mega Evolution. I'm actually not as concerned with the frequency of Mega Evolution, because that's the point of the Pokemon. And I do get that it has to be stronger. I feel like nerfing it to a point where it's just like an enhancement that's notable but not overpowered, but letting you do it more often is fine. Because that's why I want a Mega, right? I want a Mega Evolve. So it doesn't have to be OP. It could also be Mega Evolved for shorter. I don't know. But this is great, because Mega Charizard X is a menace. Mega Lucario, ability, justified, attack increase from 12.5 to 8%. ability adaptability, attack increase 7% to 5%, close combat cooldown reduction from 0.6 seconds to 0.4 seconds. Interesting. Its combat capabilities while Mega Evolved are extremely high, and its ability to increase its attack stat excessively, making it difficult for opponents to handle. The ability has been adjusted to curb the relentless use of close combat after Mega Evolving. Okay, that's fair. I feel like Mega Lucario could actually be nerfed a little more, but not nearly as bad as Charizard X. Zacian, interesting. Stats, attack speed 1.25 to 1.4 to 1.2 to 1.4, so we're slowing him down a little bit in the early game. Metal Claw, attack speed increase 100% to 80%. Okay. The basic attack speed initiated by Metal Claw was extremely fast, allowing Zacian to overwhelm other Pokemon in the early game. Its attack speed and the self buff from Metal Claw have been slightly reduced to create more opportunities for opponents to counter. I can see that. The combination of attack speed and Metal Claw, especially in early game, was a lot. Like the attack was very fast. Dodrio, Jump Kick, damage 10% increase, Jump Kick plus, 10% decrease. Jump Kick plus, second hit unable to act duration 1 second to 0.6 seconds. Jump Kick's high damage and long hindrance effect created many situations where Dodrio could secure one-sided KOs. The damage and hindrance duration have been slightly adjusted to create more room for opponents to react. I did not know that Dodrio was a problem, but here we are. Alright, it's kind of a short patch, but you know, what do we, let's do, Clefable I like, Mimikyu, yes. Espeon, I don't know if it was necessary, but it's going to be cool. Sylveon, I think is going to be, in the right hands, is going to be a little broken. Let's see. Leafeon, not a huge change. Don't think it needed it, but it's fine. Mega Charizard X, thank you. Oh my goodness. Mega Lucario, sure. Zacian, I agree. Dodrio, again, I'm not a Dodrio player, so maybe this was like a huge, you know, exploitable thing, but I didn't think it was. I don't struggle with Dodrio Jump Kick specifically, so I don't know. But there you go, there's the patch. Hang on. So, fun fact, in the Japanese version of the patch notes, this was also in there. So, I would imagine this is going to happen, but ranked match changes. Draft mode start conditions changed. The conditions for starting draft mode in ranked matches have been changed as follows. Before, when all 10 matched players have a master rating of 1200 or higher. After, when all 10 matched players have a master rating of 1400 or higher. As the ranked match season progresses, the number of players who have reached master rank has increased. This is true. Draft mode is designed as a mode for advanced players to enjoy more strategic battles. This adjustment was made in consideration of the current player distribution and to ensure that draft mode matches players in a manner that is in line with the original intention. We will continue to closely monitor the battle environment and make adjustments as necessary. Okay, so this is the tough one because I get why they did it, and the reasoning for doing it makes sense, right? The idea was that more players that are not that familiar with the game, or maybe not even that good at the game, are making Master for a multitude of reasons. Matchmaking, you know, low player base, pick your poison. That part doesn't matter. The problem is when you get to 1200 and you have all of these players in draft, and you know they're picking Pokemon together, they're banning together. It's very uninformed, right? It's an uninformed draft. So you take 10 minutes to do this prep for a 10-minute game that just did nothing, or people AFK because they didn't get their Pokemon. The intent is that if you're actually at 1400, you must actually care. So if you're at 1400, you care about the game. In principle, I agree. However, what's going to happen is that we're going to be in 1200 to 1400 blind pick, which is going to be a disaster if you're playing solo queue, or honestly even duo trio queue. If you're not 5 stacking, it's going to be a rough go to 1400. So hopefully what we get is more players, especially with the number of Pokemon that are coming in, and the updates. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if I read it when I said it. I assume this will be for the next season in like 3 weeks. So we'll see. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know in the comments what you think of this patch. I think it's actually okay. Not too many weird things. Mega Charizard X getting nerfed, like, necessary. A couple that weren't really necessary but don't really bother me much. So yeah, let me know what you think of the patch. Remember to like and subscribe and do all the things that you're supposed to do when you're watching the videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.